In today's episode of The Tenant, I'm in Bangalore. In Bangalore, I'm in New Tipasandra, a location very close to the popular neighborhood of Indiranagar. Our tenant today is a tech professional staying with two other flatmates. Why are they doing that? What works and what doesn't? Let's meet him. Hi Jaiprasad.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are
Good to
you?
see you. Very well. Okay, this is it.
Yeah, this is my house, and this is, I've been staying here for around 2 years.
Okay. How big is this place?
This place is around 1400 square feet, I would say.
Okay. And how many bedrooms come in this?
It's three bedrooms, and there's one tiny small room. You can just consider it half a room.
Okay.
And
And how many people stay in this house?
3 people.
Okay.
Three.
So you and two others?
Two other
youngsters.
youngsters. Yes.
Okay. So what is it that brings Jaiprasad to Bangalore?
So Bangalore, first for education. I did my 11th and 12th here, and then my engineering here in RV College, and then work. It's been around 4 years since I've been working, and right now I'm at Microsoft.
Microsoft. Most people in Bangalore are in some way or the other associated with tech.
Right.
Within tech also, you're in one of the largest firms.
Yeah.
Firstly, how easy is it to get into a firm like Microsoft?
I wouldn't say it's too difficult, but it is definitely, you can definitely, crack the interviews, and if you put in enough hard work, I think it's anyone can do it.
How many interviews did you have to go through?
So I had to go through around 4 technical rounds, and the fourth one was also a technical plus managerial. So totally four rounds overall.
Okay. And this location, what's the reason that you're staying in this location?
So a few things here. First of all, Microsoft has multiple offices, and my team sits in multiple offices. So I was sort of looking for a place that was equidistant from both of them. So one office is in Level Road, Richmond Circle, and the other is in Mahadevpura, Luxor. So this was sort of exactly like in the middle.
So do you work from home? What's the policy in terms of working at Microsoft?
So right now, there is no strict policy about work from home. I generally do whatever I want, as in I can work from home any number of days. I can go to office any number of days. But I like to go to office because I get free food and I get free gym access. So I end up going to office almost every day.
Okay. So basically go to work, optimize, of course, the productivity, but also the benefits.
Right. Benefits it has to offer.
Okay. Having seen some of the tech offices in Bangalore, I can clearly say that I think tech employees of the large companies are probably the best treated in India.
On an average, when you compare with an average employee, I would definitely agree with that.
Okay. So what part of this apartment gets used the most?
I think everyone uses the living room the most because it's very cozy. It feels like home. It doesn't feel personally, and we've had me and my flatmates had this discussion that it doesn't feel like a bachelor pad, like where everything is just disoriented.
So this is where you do a lot of your work from home when you're working from home?
When I'm working from home, quite a few times I sit here and do my work, like you see right now.
Okay. So this covers your living room. This part of the house will be what? The kitchen?
Yes, this is the kitchen, and
Is it used quite a bit by you guys, or you guys are the typical bachelors?
I'd say that's like a mix of both. So we do have a cook who comes and cooks food for us. And there are times where even we cook.
And this part is what? Where?
This is cycles? So apparently, the intention of creating this room was so that a maid could, a full-time maid could stay here.
Okay.
But we don't have that here, but we use it as a storage room.
So tell me, you said that you have a policy where you don't necessarily need to go to work every day or even any day at this point. Then why stay in Bangalore? You could be working from your hometown, no?
Yeah, I could do that, but I like what Bangalore has to offer, and there are plenty of things to do here. I have a lot of friends here, and I have all my interests I can meet my interests or like achieve my interests here.
So basically, besides the work, also there are other things that
Yes,
really
yes.
need you to be in Bangalore, or you want to be in Bangalore.
Yes, I definitely want to be in Bangalore.
Okay, this covers then your ground floor part of the
Yes,
house.
yes.
Up ahead will be what? Above.
Up ahead is first floor is two rooms,
Okay.
and then the second floor also has another room
So-
along with the balconies.
So where is your bedroom?
Yes, it's on the right.
This is your den. Okay.
Yes, it's a small room, and it's a small room in this house. I mean, but it is decent sized room where it can fit almost everything I need and everything I want.
Is there a reason why there is so much cupboard space? Like in this room, there's
Uh,
one big one there, one big one here.
Yeah, I think the owners used to live here before, and for them that one wasn't sufficient, and they got an additional one.
Okay.
And yeah, and it's just been lying here even after they left.
Okay. So I can see an AC over here, which in this year's Bangalore weather is quite necessary, I guess.
Yeah, especially only in the afternoons. Yeah, I've had to use it, but other times during the day, at least I've been fortunate enough that I mean it hasn't been that hot, and I can just manage with a fan. And also it helps that I live in a first floor and not in the top floor.
Okay. How easy is it to adapt to a city like Bangalore from the city that you come from the town you come from?
Oh yeah, so it was a big change.
Bellary is your home ground, right?
Yeah, Bellary is my home ground. I stayed there and for first 16 years of my life. And it's a small, I mean, it's a decent sized city, and it's a very hot city. And
Bellary, I basically heard about it 10-12 years back.
Right.
Yes, when there was allegedly a big iron ore scandal.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, the infamous Janardhan Reddy and his brothers. During their tenure, from my perspective, I think we did see some sort of development. There was a need to make the infra better.
Okay. And this room of yours, used for what all? You sleep and you work from home? What?
Yeah, I generally, it's for sleeping. I mean, the bed is here, of course, and then I use it to work. Whenever I don't go to office, I sit here and work, or in the hall. And then, I also play drums. So I practice.
Okay. So this bedroom of yours done. Up ahead will be what? Your flatmates?
Yes, my two other flatmates' rooms.
Okay. This is one of them. Okay. This is bigger than yours.
This is bigger than mine. Yes.
Okay. And above will be?
Another flatmate. There is one room there, and the rest is balcony.
Okay. Tell me, was there a preference that you had that you wanted to be on the middle floor of this building, given the risks that typically come in the ground floor and the top floor of homes?
Actually, everyone wanted this room because the room is big, a lot of sunlight, biggest bathroom, and it has a separate balcony. So this was the most. Everyone wanted this room.
Wow, this is huge.
Oh yeah, this is quite huge.
And I can see a tub as well. Okay.
Yes.
So okay, I can see why you all are fighting for this room.
Yes.
Is it easy to stay with friends, two roommates?
Yeah, I mean it's very convenient, and you sort of need someone to hang out with. So I'm not that much of an introvert, so I do need some social life, and I do need some sort of company, and it also helps economically, like splitting costs. So I definitely prefer having flatmates or friends to live with.
Okay. How much rent are you paying for this place?
So it's around 46,000.
Okay. For the entire house?
Yeah, for the entire house.
Which is shared between three of you all?
Yeah. And because it's an independent house, we don't have to pay any maintenance. All we have to pay is like an electricity charge and water bill, which is, those are the additional costs that are there.
Okay. And on electricity, how's the experience been in terms, is there power shortages issue, power bills, water issues? What's the scene like?
So electricity, it's been stable for us here. I haven't really faced that much of a problem in this area. And electricity bills are, we almost got it the same bills every amount, but there was a price hike recently. So yeah, we do see like a increase in our electricity bills due to that.
Okay. And what about water? Nowadays, water is the topping is a topic for Bangalore. Big shortages here.
Actually, I'm fortunate that while picking the house, I picked a house that had Kaveri connection. So areas with Kaveri connection didn't feel the pinch. So to be honest, I haven't faced any shortage of any sort in this house.
But just when you were selecting the house, was that a factor? No, that time water was not an issue in Bangalore.
No, for me, I knew that I wanted a house with a Kaveri connection, because the problem with borewell water is it's hard, and it's hard water, and it's bad for your hair, and it's just not good.
So this amount of rent, you think value for money?
Oh yeah, easily, because it comes with so many amenities and the very close access to like everything in Indiranagar. It is definitely value for money.
Okay, can we check it out, the location?
Yes, definitely. Okay, I can show you around.
Let's do that. Okay, so this is what you were telling me about the location. What's special about you?
Yeah, this is the location, and the biggest advantage is its convenience. It's very close to Tipsandra market, where you can get pretty much anything you need, and the other big advantage is its close proximity to Indiranagar. Now Indiranagar has like a lot of things to offer: music, entertainment, food, and whatnot, right?
But you do not consider the option of moving to these large projects with several amenities like the pool, the gym, badminton, etc., which is all around in Bangalore. I see them now.
Right. Yeah, I didn't really go for that option because in Indiranagar there aren't that many options, that many gated society options which are affordable, and also it's not really a big deal breaker for me if if my house doesn't have a pool access or gym access, because I already get most of the things I need from my office or some place close by in Indiranagar. So yeah, location sort of was important to me, that I stay in a good location with access to everything rather than in a gated society where access to all the things which I need are quite far.
So basically, tech companies are giving competition to developers who offer amenities. They are saying that we can offer our employees many of the amenities that you guys offer, that they don't need to come there.
Yeah.
So their competition is in a way
sort of
tech parks. Okay, for you, your commute, how do you do it? You said you travel every day to enjoy the complimentary healthy food as well as the gym. What's your commute like? Is it easy, tough, comfortable? What is it like?
So yeah, commute wise, I have like a few options here. So I can either take a bus, walk a bit, take a bus, or take an auto and then take a metro, or I can take my two-wheeler. But I have the best option available to me right now. Microsoft does offer a cab service where they come to my house and then they pick me up and even drop me back to the house. So yeah, that's a great option to have, and I do use it whenever possible.
So this is like door-to-door service you get from the company for transport?
Yes.
So, and this is a free service?
Yeah, this is free for Microsoft employees.
So basically you don't spend money on food and gym and travel?
Pretty much. For few meals, I don't need to spend on breakfast and lunch.
You said many good things, the proximity to Indiranagar as well as this being a very convenient location. What's the downside? What's the weakness about you?
The major downsides are about public transport and the road size. Because it's a densely populated area and the roads are too narrow, it's a bit difficult to commute if you have a four-wheeler, or it takes some time to get away from this neighborhood. So and public transport, we do have access to buses, but the frequency is not great, and the last mile connectivity is not great. So if I have to go to office, I have to walk at least for 1.5 kilometers and then board a bus, and then once I reach the location, I'll have to walk for a bit, and footpaths aren't that accessible. So and there are places with some garbage there are a few garbage disposal hotspots, and it can get a bit messy in these.
Do you think, in your view, citizens are getting active in that front of pushing the limits of how governance can be enhanced?
There is a push. I do see a push, but it is not adequate, I think, personally, because we do see a lot of people ranting on Twitter and tagging the concerned authorities, but I feel that is not enough to bring about change.
Okay, what's the silver bullet in settling those issues? You said social media is one part, but it's not the full part.
Yes.
In your view, what will it take?
I think a lot more people should be concerned or show interest in fixing things, right? Fixing basic governance issues in the city or in their neighborhood. Let's start with they should start with their neighborhood. Just using social media and complaining there is not going to get us anywhere. On ground reality, the reality is we need to group together and push the concerned officials like ward engineer, nodal engineers who are responsible for maintaining things in these neighborhoods, right?
I basically met one person who called Bangalore as Mumbai light. So whatever mistakes Mumbai did 20 years ago, Bangalore is doing it today.
Oh yeah.
In terms of footpaths, the roads, the drainage, allowing too much construction despite capacity not being there.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
Okay, what next for you? Do you want to be on rent? Do you want to be in Bangalore? What's the journey looking like?
So I'm still pretty young and I haven't still thought about buying a house. So right now I'll probably live on rent for a few more years and then probably consider buying a house. But yeah, Bangalore seems like a good contender for me right now because one, because it's given me everything, and two, there are not many other better options available right now.
Okay, so despite its flaws, Bangalore still remains your best bet.
Yes.
Okay, on that note, thank you for coming on the Tenant, Jayaprasad, from Bellary to Bangalore, and clearly that's your final destination. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Time for the report card. This is a 3 BHK of 1400 square feet in independent house. Location, this is New Tipasandra, a location very close to popular neighborhoods like Koramangala as well as Indranagar. So lots of social infrastructure around. Weaknesses exist in terms of narrow approach roads as well as very dense locations. Issues of parking for major societies does exist. Connectivity, metro station is close by, but road connectivity is integral to get to major parts. All in all, if you're a person that wants to be in the heart of the city, close to major economic hubs, is okay being in a residential complex without amenities at a reasonable budget, this is the sort of location and project that can be considered. Are you looking for the perfect home? Stop looking around, scan the QR code and explore from thousands of rental properties, read resident reviews and make an informed decision with 99acres.com.